Hey there, everybody. High Vibe Oracle here with a reading for you guys. Welcome on in. I hope you guys have had a great set of days between the last time we have talked. I've had a birthday. So that's kind of honestly being forced by my guides to just kind of take the weekend and relax. So I am back here and ready to rock. These are timeless and general. So when you reach this is when it's meant to reach you. And if it does not resonate, leave it for somebody who does. If you do find that some of this resonates, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're interested in a more personal reading with me, I have links to my services in the description box below. Or if you're interested in any of my bracelets, I'm wearing 3 of them right now. My Etsy link is also there in the description box below. But hey fam, what's going on? I hope you guys have been well. I'm gonna go and grab some energy for us today. See what Spirit has for us in these days coming. Let's go ahead and dive in right to it. We've got Earth Spirit, Instability, and Wizard of the Woods and Focus. So we also have 2 5s here. So there is a change coming that is actually going to lead to stability with the Wizard of the Woods. I am seeing that is legitimately a focus for quite a few of you. If you are between jobs, if you are starting a business, if you've got a business started and you're waiting for things to gain traction, we are seeing that things are starting to move in the right direction. I can't even say in a right direction, in the right direction. With these 2 cards, we also have Angel of Balance and Walking Away. Okay. Alrighty. With these particular ones, and I keep on looking at here, I'm looking at the butterfly. So there's definitely letting go of some old habits, I feel, as we are getting back into stability, as we're getting back into our focus here. I see that we are kind of turning away from things that no longer vibe with us as they did, with the Angel of Balance giving me temperance vibes. This really is like an alchemical process that's happening. Like you're really like moving forward and taking a bit more charge of your life than normal. When I'm seeing, like from what I'm seeing here, I have got 3 here. 4 and 8 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. And I also have 9 here, which is endings and independent endings. If you look at like the 9 of Cups or the Knight of Pentacles, you'll see that it's just a person basking in their glory, whether it is emotional or material. So I am seeing you perhaps walking away from people in this situation as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab some tarot cards and we're just going to go ahead and ask about the walking away and balance for right now and see if we can get that one, some clarification, some insights. No? They're like, I want to stay. I want to stay. Okay. So let's take a look. Lovers, 5 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay. Well, that goes already back to balance. 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Interesting. This might be on face value. This might have to do with leaving a relationship. Because it just wasn't right, or it's just time for it to go. With it being the Lovers card though, it makes it it's a very important relationship. It could have been a karmic relationship that you have finally outgrown and are moving forward from, it is kind of leaving you. It feels like the thought of it is leaving you feeling a little out in the cold. The thought of it is kind of making you feel like if I leave this situation, I have nothing for me going forward. But then with the high priestess, I also see that it's if you're worried about this, not to. If you have the feeling that you have to move away, it is your intuition talking to you. You should definitely you should heed that advice. You should make a plan. You should figure out, what to do. And if there's no way to salvage it, like at this point, I feel like you already know there's no way to salvage it because it is making you feel. On one hand, it makes you feel like leaving it puts you out in the cold, but I also feel like just thinking about the relationship makes you feel so cruddy. Like there's already so much lack and aloneness in what should be a partnership that it's actually going to be better to you. It's going to be better for you to walk away from this. Yep. Okay. Because you are bringing in someone different. The Magician and the King of Cups tells me that we're bringing in someone who's a lot more in tune with themselves, a lot more in tune with their emotions, a lot more open with their emotions than the person that you may currently be with. I'm just seeing that like you're walking away from this because you finally got to the point where you're like, I deserve better. And so the universe is about to provide something better for you with this King of Cups. Now, obviously, as I've said before, in things like this, King of Cups does not mean it's male. Doesn't matter if it is male, female, or any non-binary iteration of the two. Which gender is fluid. Yeah, it's just this one. Da da da. Yeah, this is. It's not very often that I do relationships in these readings, but like we're literally seeing this glow up, this incredible glow up. We're literally going from feeling destitute, I think is the only word I can come up with right now, is feeling destitute, feeling alone and abandoned, to being this glowing creature of love and abundance and vitality and all the beautiful things that come into this. Like I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the symbol here, the Venus symbol, the goddess of love, of beauty, of desire. Like this is what you are about to embody. This is how you're going to feel once you start, like once you make that move. This is how you're going to start to feel once you are by yourself and remembering how to fall in love with yourself. And that is the energy that's going to bring in this King of Cups into your life, someone who's going to be able to meet you on the same ground emotionally, where before you just had that, there was just that lack. There was just that lack. And that's beautiful. I think that's great. I love it to death. I think that's so awesome. Let's talk about the stability and focus, because I feel like that is, I think we'll talk about everything later. We'll look at like the general outlook of everything later. But right now, let's talk about stability and focus. Is this still a relationship issue, or is this perhaps monetary? This one. Let's see what Spirit's got for us today. No, not those. Hey, all right. Gotta love it. Two of Pentacles. No, this is specifically financial, material, job-like. we are looking at I mean, it looks like this focus on stability has been really something that's been on your mind for a while as well. This might be split into two groups. Some people might only resonate with this, some people might not be all up into the relationship thing, which is fine. And they might just be like, hey, Jackie, I just want to know about like my financial situation here. Know that it is absolutely like it's prevalent. It's so obvious how much work you've put into this because you've been doing a lot in order to ensure that you have this type of stability. I feel like right now is the focus is to make sure that you're not overdoing it. Right now the focus is to make sure that you're also taking care of yourself. That is not just fully like, work, 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 work. It's also about relaxing. It's also about taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental like your mental state, taking care of your emotional state. And that stability is going to be there with this Eight of Pentacles and this Earth Spirit card. That stability is going to be there because you've already laid down such an incredible foundation for it that it's going to be okay to not go full tilt. To not go full tilt here. I see the Four of Swords in my head right now. I don't know if I'll pull it up or not. But just this idea of, it's okay to take a break. I'm not saying to go forever. I'm just saying, even when you're working for a person, like working for a company, they give you like 15. And I know, like, I do this. I've got like things that I'm working on. I've got like the bracelets. I've got other stuff that I'm doing for people. I've got readings and stuff, and I forget. I forget about taking a break because I'm all like, I gotta make sure this stuff gets done. Like, I'll rest when I'm done, and sometimes that's not healthy. It's not healthy, and then you get told to rest. Three of Blades here tells me that you are kind of working yourself into a stupor. I'm looking at the swords going through this person. I am seeing a lot of harm. There's this thought process of, if I don't get this done, I'll never be able to get to where I need to go. And that's not true. You are going to get there. A little break is not going to kill you. It is not going to kill your momentum. Sometimes when you have your ball rolling, you can take a moment and take your hands off the ball and let it roll from its own from its own inertia. It's fine. You can do that. Inertia's good like that. Then you can keep rolling after you take, keep rolling after you take your break. It's okay. It'll still roll. The friction is not going to stop it that quickly. And that's what I'm seeing here in the Three of Blades. I also have Page of Crystals. I feel like once you start to give yourself some rest, once you start to focus on yourself, you're actually going to start getting some new ideas. I also see new I see new ideas. I also see a new hobby that you'll probably be picking up that will help you kind of balance yourself out in the Page of Crystals. Let's see, what else do we have? This one? Wow. Okay. Just that one for now. Yeah, like I said, you are going to get, you are literally going to get the stability that you're looking for. We're talking about like taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, taking care of your community, like whatever it is that you're doing, you're not only going to be able to have your own independent success, but it's also something that you're going to be able to pass around. It's going to be enough for everyone. You're going to be able to help the people who have helped get you there. You're going to be able to help the people who mean the most to you. But you've got to learn how to relax. Relax just a little bit. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to work. Like when you do your own thing, you don't believe in work hours, like 8 hours a day. No, 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 no. There's 24 hours in a day. I only need 8 to sleep. So I understand that thought process, but please keep in mind that we are working for the long term and not the short term. So a little bit of rest is what's needed right now. Just make sure to take breaks. Make sure to drink your water. Make sure to stay hydrated. Like it really is like the little things that you do to take care of yourself that is going to help cultivate this 10 of Pentacles here, this generational wealth, this generational stability, this breaking of thought processes that you have to work like a dog in order to get scraps, when you can work at your own pace and be comfortable. And whatever that comfort is, whether it is like living in a nice apartment with like a decent salary, or living in a mansion, you're like a millionaire or a billionaire, whatever comfortable means to you, whatever your life, whatever your dream life looks like to you, that is available to you. That is something that you're going to be able to achieve. As long as you keep yourself aligned in the right way, aligned with things that feel good, aligned with things that match your higher good, your higher judgment. And as long as you take the time to rest and recharge, because batteries need recharging. Not like flowers, trees, they all hibernate. They all hibernate, and then they come back, and then they produce during the year, and then they hibernate again. It is important to rest. Take a tip from Mother Nature. It is okay to rest just for a little while. So you've got that. Let's get some overall energies. So this is both financial, this is relationship. Let's just say overall, what are we looking at for the next couple of weeks? Here? Just one from here. It's this one, apparently. Okay. Yep, Five of Cups. So the energy of the Five of Cups is a looking at what you actually have. I feel like, and especially with the advice I've been having to give with these two specific aspects of your life, there's this idea of, I'm going to have so much less. I am going to not have this. I'm not going to have that. The Five of Cups is telling us right now that instead of focusing on all these negative things, instead of focusing, you see, she's not focusing on these turned over cups. And she's focusing on the cups that she already has upright. She's pouring her emotion, she's pouring her energy into the upright cups because she can take those cups and keep going. It is okay to let things go. It is okay to walk away. It is okay to realize that something's not happening immediately. And that, you know what, even though it's not happening immediately, I still need to rest. It's okay to see that things aren't going as you think it's supposed to right now, and to focus on gratitude and to focus on what is going well, and to start changing your mindset, changing where you spend your emotions, and move forward from there. And I think that is a beautiful, beautiful message to close out. So that is actually how we're going to close that out. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, okay? Like, Good things are on its way to you. It feels a little painful now, but trust me, you guys are moving from a painful situation to a joyous one. You just have to have faith. But that is enough for me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. If this resonated with you, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If anybody is interested in any personal readings from me, my services are on my link in the description box below. And then I also have my bracelets, all 5 of them. I can't believe I have 5 of them now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have all of these now. They're so pretty. Those are also in the description box below, the link to my Etsy store, so that way you guys can pick any of these bracelets, and they are handmade by me and saged. Well, actually not saged, they're cleansed with Palo Santo and charged with some selenite before sent to you. So I hope you guys find something that you like if you guys go down there. But thanks fans so much for being here. I love you guys so much. You guys could be anywhere on the interwebs, but you decided to be here, and that means so much to me. And until next time, take care of yourselves.